Hello everyone! Welcome to Jane Doe's Complete Guide. Jane Doe is an S-rank limited physical anomaly agent who relies on Assault Anomaly effect to deal most of her damage, allowing her for big numbers and constant damage output. But to do that, you will need to build her right. So now let's go and discuss Jane Doe's skills. Enemies will be affected with Nod for a short period of time if Jane hits an enemy. If Jane or any other party member inflicts assault on Nod enemy, it causes a flinch effect that gives the assault anomaly a possible crit hit. So what type of character is Jane Doe? She is fast character who relies on her fast attacks in the passion state to quickly build up anomaly and deal ridiculous damage with assault, which in Jane's case can crit. So passion state increases anomaly build-up rate. When Jane Doe deals damage, she gains a passion strip. When passion is filled up, she enters a state called passion state where her attacks are enhanced to increase her physical anomaly build-up. So how to get passion strip? This is called passion. As you attack with Jane, trigger perfect dodge or defensive assist, she will accumulate passion. Once filled, Jane enters a passion state, increasing her attack based on anomaly proficiency and increasing her anomaly build-up rate. Once you enter the passion state, you will also gain 1 usage of her enhanced basic attack, which is called Salcho Jump. You trigger this by holding down basic attack, which causes Jane to spin and deal consecutive attacks similar to Piper X special attack. Jane Doe's ultimate deals massive physical damage in a large area. This attack also hits multiple times, which can help with her physical anomaly build-up rate. So what's her team role? Overall, Jane kits feels like a mixture of Nekomata and Piper. Her kit wants her to be on-field, which is perfect for a detonator role in Disorder team. In these teams, you trigger Shock with Grace, swap to Jane, and proc Disorder from Assault. While Jane can also be played with Nekomata or Piper, there's appear to be more synergy by pairing her with non-physical anomaly agent for Disorder. Okay, skill priority, upgrade core first, dodge, basic attack, X special attack, and then chain attack and assist. Jane's core skill will increase her assault crit rate, so max this out as soon as you can. You will mostly use chain dash attack and dodge counter when she is on the field, so prioritize this after her core skill. Upgrade Jane's basic attack after her core skill and dodge to simply increase her overall damage. Upgrading Jane's special attack simply increases damage and days. You can save Jane's chain attack for the last since it will deal a decent amount of damage to the enemy. Jane's assist in the other hand is unnecessary to level up since this is rarely used in combat. Next up, best duplicate for Jane Doe. Her best duplicates are the following: M1, M2, M4, and M6. M1. This helps Jane trigger assault at a faster rate and let her use basic attack, Salcho one more time during the passion state. Next up, M2. Jane's assault damage gets a massive increase since it now ignores 15% of enemy defense and deals 50% more crit damage. Next up, M4. Attribute Anomaly deals more damage when Jane is on the party. This is especially useful in Disorder team. M6 will be Jane's crit rate and crit damage get increased and increases her overall damage. Jane can also frequently use or enter the passion state as long as assault is triggered by any party member. And finally, now let's go and talk about best builds. For the number 1 slot will be Sharpened Stinger, which is Jane's signature W engine. It is designed specifically for physical anomaly characters who incorporated dodge counters and dash attacks. This engine is one of the strongest choices for physical anomaly characters due to its power when used correctly, but it requires careful management for its buff. This engine provides 90 anomaly proficiency and a stackable combat buff offering 12% physical damage per stack and 40% anomaly build-up rate at max stacks. Next one will be called Electro Lip Gloss. The Anomaly Battle Pass W engine offers 75 anomaly proficiency unconditionally and dual combat effects that activates when an enemy is afflicted with an attribute anomaly. This engine features a major catch, and that is the damage of anomalies inflicted is based on damager character and deals during anomaly gauges build up. For free-to-play players, we got Whipping Gemini, a solid free-to-play accessible for all anomaly agent. It grants 25% standard attack percentage unconditionally and offers flexible with anomaly proficiency on semi-permanent basis that stacks when anomalies are inflicted. It gains 46 anomaly proficiency per stack, up to 4 stacks. So the last one will be Rainforest Gourmet. Another free-to-play option offers 75 anomaly proficiency unconditionally, a stackable combat attack percentage buff, and the buff stacks with every 10 energy spent. However, it's less optimal for characters who spread their energy usage over time to apply anomalies in more gradual manner. For Jane Disk Drives, we got 4-piece Fang Metal and Freedom Blues 2-piece. Jane Doe's best 4-piece is the Fang Metal set. This set not only gives her a good physical damage boost on its 2-piece but also increases her overall damage by 35% whenever she or any other squad member procs assault, which will happen often if you're playing Jane. For the last 2-piece, you can also use either Freedom Blues or added Anomaly Proficiency or the Hormone Pack, as you can farm it in the same usage or stage as the Fang Metal. So the other set will be 2-piece Fang Metal and Freedom Blues 4-piece. The 4-piece Freedom Blues is great on Mixed Anomaly team since it makes it easier to trigger Disorder. This requires a team that consists of Jane and another unit that can trigger another anomaly attribute. Now let's go and discuss the Disk Drive main stats. Slot 4 uses Anomaly Proficiency to perfectly trigger the core passive crit rate buff. Slot 5 uses physical attack bonus as Jane has no damage increase herself. Okay, for slot 6, should it be AM or Anomaly Mastery or attack percentage? 2 reasons. 1. The attack power can be supplemented through substats. 2nd, Anomaly Proficiency can increase Anomaly build-up rate. For the substat, we got Anomaly Proficiency, Attack Percentage, and Pen. Anomaly Proficiency is the first priority, followed by Attack Percentage, and then Pen. Crit rate and crit damage have very little effect on Jane, so stacking them is not recommended. Now let's go and talk about her teams. So for Jane Doe Assault team, we got Jane Doe, Seth, and Rina. Seth only needs to use X special attack or chain attack to gain 75% resolve, then by holding down the basic attack, you can trigger an enhanced basic attack, which provides Jane with 100 anomaly proficiency, and this makes it easier for Jane to achieve the core passive condition for 100% crit rate on assault. Additionally, Jane gains a shield offering a safer environment for her to deal damage. So for Rina can provide Jane with significant pen ratio buff, increasing Jane assault damage. However, the downside is that the buff duration is too short. Maybe you want a Disorder team. Jane Doe Disorder team will be Jane Doe, Seth, and Xingyi. Jane can also pair with Xingyi to create Disorder team, which requires a different approach. Start by using stun character to put the enemy into a D state, then activate Jane's chain attack to charge up the Passion Stream, followed by Seth's chain attack immediately after. This will grant Jane a shield and anomaly proficiency buff. Once that's set, switch to Jane for damage output. So you want to try Jane Doe and Grace team. Well, Jane Doe, Grace, and Seth. Without a dub, Grace looks to be a Jane best partner. Grace will apply a strong shock on the enemy and Jane can trigger Disorder by proccing Assault. Jane's Assault crit will increase her damage but it won't increase the Disorder damage from trigger. For our third agent, we have Seth. Seth's kit provides anomaly proficiency buff and a shield, making him a perfect support for the team. Lastly, Seth is an electric, meaning he will activate Grace's additional ability. So we got this Jane Doe plus Nekomata team. Jane Doe, Nekomata, and Xingyi. Another team that can work well with Jane is a Nekomata team. Nekomata kit deals more damage when anyone triggers assault on the team, which Jane does extremely well as anomaly agent. This turns out Nekomata into a more burst DPS while Jane is your primary on-field DPS during the stun team. This team is slightly similar to Mono Electric team we see with Anton, Grace, and Rina. Unfortunately, we don't have physical support stun agent, so for the last slot, I use Xingyi instead. The main issue with this team is that Xingyi will take up all of the field time when the enemy is not stunned. This only gives Jin a short window to attack the enemy while stunned, and you may not get a great mileage out of her compared to someone like Suyuan. For F2P team, we got Jane, Anbi, and Nicole. Unfortunately, Jane doesn't have any synergy with any free-to-play unit since none of them can trigger her additional ability. The best you can do is Anbi and Nicole pairing since this latter helps decrease the enemy defense. But if you have Set in your collection, you can switch him into replace to Nicole to activate Jane additional ability. For Bamboo, we got Magnetiboo. Any team composition with at least one anomaly agent can activate Magnetiboo's Magnetic Attraction. This passive boost is suitable for DPS character that have short attack range. But anyways, that's all for Jane Doe's guide for now. We're going to make another updated version on her rerun in the future. But anyways, that's it. Have a good day and stay quirky.